Talking baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tanner Houck gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So now into the box is Santiago Espinal, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it to the 2-0, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's one down now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
George Springer is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Next to dig in, Lourdes Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. Hot shot down the line. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks of this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. A dozen home runs, 27 driven in. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and it's strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled.
Will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Nate Pearson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start.
Swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
迷うことなくいっとるな。いきなりか。ちょっと話し合いを。
Into the box now, Marcus Wilson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
3-1 to him now. Verdugo at third with nobody out. And the count will be full. Again, another foul ball.
He's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
A man at third with 1 away.
これは
Liner in there for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That average pushing up near 350 now. 15 long balls and 49 runs batted in. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat.
まあ
It's
でもこの
0-2
人
now.
三振が多い人
After
やか
that
ら
off
な。
balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Left side. Scooped up. There's one.
よ
On
っし
to
ゃ。
first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ball 3.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have inning success.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bichette, a native Floridian, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Adi somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. He's able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
タイミングがな
Yeah,
ん
man,
か
you see the same
合い
pitch
に
3
くいな。
times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back?
スライダーのキレがなかなかいいピッチャーですな。
Here now the 2-2.
あーと、危な。
Santiago Espinal would be next.
おーしゃ
There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
So now to the plate, Santiago Espinal, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
いやー、ボール臭いな。
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
ボーク、ボーク、ボーク。
And there he goes towards second. Pitch
あ
outside
ー、
the
パ
throw.
ーっとい
And
ったい
it's
ったいったい
far
った。
too late as he steals second with ease.
I like the decision to steal
い
right
や
there.
ー、ケンさんも C 字が調子いい
Not
で
a lot
す
to
な。
lose if you get caught, but if you get there
おーし
successfully,
ゃ
all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
He's set. The 3-2. Got him swinging, and
Ah,
that will end the inning.
阪神に今年来たトロントにいた選手で、ウィーズっていう選手、157のファーストボール投げる。157、すごいですね。めちゃくちゃ速いじゃないですか。
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman,
157って。
The second baseman, TK Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
ケラーマジいらん。ケラー。もう一つ悪いんですか、その人は。
Check swing, no swing,
ああ、
says
今
the
の
ball
惜
plate
しいな。
umpire,
入ってます
ball
やん。
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but
こ
those
れ
are
はス
pitches
ト
he
ライ
can
クなん
feel
や。
pretty good about. They
さっ
didn't
き
miss
の
by a
ボール
whole
で
lot,
今の
so
ストライ
it's
ク。
not like he's all over the place.
And he
あ
can't
ー、
catch
際
the
どい。
corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
おはようございます。ヘルニは解除してるのに、うろうろして野良をゴルフのドライバーで芝居たろかと思ったので。あーちゃ。あー、そうなんすか。阪神の抑えとかしてた。外人選手。あ、抑えやったんか。
Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still.
まあでもその、
Now the
新しい人良さそうですね。
sent on the ground out to second. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
途中解雇しました。
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck, hoping to stay hot.
あかん場合はもう落とすなりね、対応せんと。解雇。抑えが悪かったら勝てんですからね。せっかく勝てる試合がね、ぶち壊しになってまうから。そうそうそうそう。まだ人おるでしょ。あかん場合は落とした方がと思いますけどね。ああ、そうなんですね。まあ、横浜の安明さんもね、一時期
Two balls and a
抑
strike.
えあっては打たれてで、もう散々やった時あったから、さすがに落とされましたけどね。あんまりにも打たれるから、
Ball even at 2
なんぼ
and 2.
抑えや言うてもね、
Now the pitch. And he comes back with a
せっか
fastball.
くの勝てる
Strike
試
three
合をあ
called,
ん
and
だ
the
け落
inning
とし
is
とった
over.
ら、
Down in order go the
さ
Red
すがに落
Sox.
とさ
They're
んとお
down
れんですよ
2-1.
ね。
Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting
安
together.
明、今2軍。いや、今は戻ってんちゃいます？
And stepping in, Kevin
だい
Biggio.
ぶ
He singled and scored in his
良
first
くはなっ
appearance
てる
in
み
this
た
one.
いですけど
Yeah,
ね。
guys, everyone knows
まあ
he's
一時期
been
ほんまに
slumping.
も
Dan, you can
う
certainly attest to this, only amassing a
全然
solid
抑えられん
100
かっ
in
た
your
っすから
entire
ね。
career. But pressure's off now. Maybe
あ、
he
ケ
gets
ラー
it.
って人2人もおるんです
He's
か？
set. Here it comes.
え
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
え、ダブルケラーですか？
Here's a late
もう
swing
一
and
人
a
の
miss,
ケラー
strike
って
2.
人は、
Hey, usually the second
野
time
手
through
なん
the
ですか？
order,
ピ
you
ッ
start
チャー
seeing
なん
an
ですか？
incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's low.
Hit high and deep
お
out to left center field. Back goes
あー、
Martinez.
伸び
On
ん
the
か。
warning track, he makes the catch.
ダブルケラー。古い方のケラー。
And with one away,
そ
time
の
for a
人は
check
ピ
of
ッ
the
チャーなんですか？
standings in the
バ
American
ッタ
League
ー？
East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play.
あ、その人もピッチャーなんですか？ほんまに紛らわしいですね、それ。まだそっ
Next,
ち
it'll
の
be
ケラー
Wendell
さんは
Pritchard,
マシなんで
struck
すか？
out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Martinez is there and he makes the catch for the out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, George Springer. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
ああ、そうなんですね。
Here's the first pitch to him.
あ、じゃああかん人のケラ
Inside
ーさ
with
ん
the
は
fastball. It's 1-0.
落とした方がいいですな。
Lays off again and it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Too high. And it's
中古のケ
3-0.
ラー、中古のケラーはクローザー失敗。意外とね、2軍やと抑えれるとかいうのありますからね。で、1軍に上がるとやっぱり無理みたいな。レベル差が結構ありますからね。
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing,
Oh,
and
ah.
there it goes. Deep to left.
いただきました。
No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over
ケ
the
ラーは
monster
中
and
古
out
のブ
onto
ックオフ、
Lansdowne Street.
中古の。
A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 9 on the year, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
去年開幕初戦大量リードで勝ってたのに、ケラーになってからヤクルトに逆転負け。わお。それはまた、抑えだそらきついですな。中継ぎでちょっと練習した方がええんちゃいますか。それもでも打たれたらあれやけどね。
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
ああ、湯浅。
Hey pitchers, you better start taking notice to this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire.
まあ、抑えはやっぱほんまにね、抑えれる人じゃないと、厳しすぎですね。サンタブランカ FC。
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
おっと、飛び出してきた。何やってんねんみたいな。あー、それは飽きませんな。
To the plate now, Alejandro Kirk, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the center.
あー、チャーシかけた。お、すごいな。背中のトスした。藤川の最大やと思ってる。おー。今なんか背中越しになりましたよ。器用に。これまた珍しい好プレーで。おいおい、何してんねん、僕。鼻にわさび入れた。涙が止まらなくなりますよ。涙が止まらんくて前が見えませんとか言って。まともにサインが見れませんとか言って。
The bat plays. That's why this manager finds a way to get him in the lineup. It doesn't matter if it's up the middle at a premium position or in a corner outfield like he finds himself in today.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off speed.
湯浅いない間、抑え頼むから、ウィズリーでいいよ。あー、惜しい。
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for
昨
the
日
first
シ
out.
ーズしすぎまして、
Next,
ゲ
here
ーム
is
ばかり
Kevin
するから
Plawecki.
大炎上する。逆にありますし、シージもほどほどにして座礁をやりなさいみたいな。
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
あー、打たれた。
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. No balls and 1 strike. Plawecki stands at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. Springer
伸
giving
びる
chase.
伸びる伸びる伸びる。
He
おーっ
makes the
と。
running play. 2 down. And now in the box, Marcus Wilson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch.
湯浅はいいから WBC に呼ばれてるわけであって、結果出てる選手だけ、あー。
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. There's a fastball right down
まあ、あ
Broadway,
とは
taken
ね、
for a strike.
本大会でどんな感じになるかですよね。よいしょ。
Whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
でも WBC 始まるんやったらなんか、それ系の雑誌とか出そうですけどね、なんか。岡田言うてたけど、湯浅いないだ、湯浅だか、ケラー抑えとか言ってた。両方あかんやろ、あーっしゃ。7回。
He's set and the 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors.
レッドソックスの2軍チームと3軍チームですね。シードッグズっていうんですね、3軍が。
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
何気に座礁って下の軍の選手も入ってるとこがすごいですよね。ビーズリー。
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
5時間もやってたんか言うて。
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. At the plate now is Santiago Espinal. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and it's still 3-1.
今年も活躍してる。
Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, it'll be J.D. Martinez, and they could use a spark from him here.
J.D. Martinez.
よいしょ。 ダルビッシュ言うてたけど、WBC に出てるソフトバンクのピッチャーめっちゃいい言うてた。藤なんちゃら。
Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front of that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
藤井さんですか、藤井や。
Almost got by it, but he's able to slap into the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Yeah.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just short,
よっ
hit
しゃ、
hard.
ショートゴロ。ランナー釘、どこ投げ込んじゃいい。それてるやんか。ショートゴロと思ったら、まさかのエラー。普通にそれてますけど。スプリットなんかな。いや、もったいないな、今ね。話し合いへ。まあ、ついでに準備も。千賀より落ちてます言うてた。すごいですね。今のやばい球や。真ん中行ってるし。ああ。
He is in complete command out on the mound.
ああ、入った。
He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kike Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He's set and the pitch. Bobby Dahlbeck is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
ダルベックさんか。
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get the chase on it.
打たれてもうた。1点差になってもうた。おいおい、セカンドやる気やろっか。でもこのセカンドの人が僕エラーしてないんですけどって言われました。エラーしたんショートですけど。あーっと。あー、チャー1点入った。
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with Sugan, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
The set and the 1-1.
あー、持ってかれた。
And they take the lead.
逆
It's
転
gone.
ツーラン。
Marwin Gonzalez has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball.
まんまと逆転されましたな。 痛いな、これは。
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike
サン
one.
タブラン
Base
か。
hit in his first trip.
FC 聞けて。この回は投げてもらわんと、ちょっと予定が来るんですけど。
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
まあ、打たれたとはいえ。
4 runs here in this half inning. Waved
よっし
at
ゃ。
and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the
い
inning is
やー、
over.
ま
So
さか
it's
逆
4
転される
runs
と
on
は。
3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox lead it 5-3. Stepping in once again is Kevin Biggio.
あ
His
ー、ソ
line
フバン
includes a
は。
single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far.
300万以下から 800% アップの5000万。
Now the first
す
pitch.
ごいですな。
As he'll take a look at a
まあ
slider
そん
here
だ
that
け良かっ
misses
た
for
ら
ball
もらえ
one.
ますよ
A
ね。
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
見事に成長してますやん。
The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
いやーっと。
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the
もうでも
leadoff
この
hitter.
ピッ
He
チャー
knows
も
that this pitcher's starting to get
そ
up
ろ
there
そ
in
ろ。
pitches. The manager's starting to get restless.
あ
Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
あ
Here comes the Red Sox
あ、つい
manager
に
up
変
out
わ
of
っ
the
た。
dugout on his way
さ
to
す
the
がに
mound.
もう交代
And we're
か。
going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
ガンケルもソフバン行ったけど活躍できるか。野村監督。
Nick Pavetta will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box
ナッ
next.
クルスライダー
First
か。
pitch on the way. Both teams with 6
め
hits
ち
so
ゃ
far.
でかい。
And a check swing
Ah,
here as he
slider.
couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. That misses 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to
育
do
成
better
王
to
国。
at least entice a swing.
うん。
Lofted in the air
さ
out
すが
toward
で
right
す
center.
な。金持ち球団。
Gonzalez is there, and he makes the catch for the
孫
out.
帝国ですな。
George Springer the next to hit. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up.
金暗号
No
国じゃない。
doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident.
あーちゃ
Popped up. Chavis over to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
さすが孫正義ですな。
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First offering on its way.
あー、打たれ
Line
た。
drive, and that's a
やっ
base
ぱもう
hit into
変えなあ
center
かん
field.
な。
So it's a leadoff base hit
さ
to
す
start
がに
the
引っ
Red
張っ
Sox
ても
after the inning.
微妙な
Line
感じ。
drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox
う
in that
ん、
department.
ここはもう変え
Now
ま
the
す
Red
か。
Sox DH, Marcus Wilson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound.
なんか
And
全
would
然
appear he's seen
レ
enough
ベル
of
が
his
違い
starter
ま
this
すよね。
afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Joel Paez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
孫正義。
From the stretch,
Ball one, no strike.
Verdugo on at first, nobody out. Ball two.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
A swing and it's popped in the air back behind first.
うわ、落ちてもうたー。アウトやーしゃー。残念でした。
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, JD Martinez. In there for strike one.
いやー、今のやばかったですね。
That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and a strike. He's running. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in is Xander Bogaerts, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home
4 軍っ
plate
て
umpire.
彼の力なら何でもありになるんだなと思った。
He's set, here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
まあそこに入れる人はある意味恵まれてますよね。
Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swung on, but it's pulled
5
foul
軍ま
wide
で
of
作り
third.
そう。
A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox leave 1, and it remains 5-3.
まあそんだけ良かったらやってる人らも快適でたまらんでしょう
So here is
ね。
Lourdes Gurriel, lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the AB on its way.
そらメンタルもめちゃくちゃ良くなるんちゃいますか。
Is in there for strike one.
Yeah,
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
ナックルカーブ。ハマスター。なんて言うんですかね、それ。
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery.
Ah,
in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate
この
is
人なんか
Alejandro
もの
Kirk.
すごい
He's
小さ
hitless
く
in
見
his
えるん
2
ですけどね。
at-bats so far. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Liner towards second.
Nah,
He just won't
cha.
get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down 5-3.
落書き棒ですな。よーく見たら落書きだらけっていう。
Now into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the
The
sixth.
second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider and it's 1-1. And he checks his
No
swing.
shot.
Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
なかなかいい感じで。
Changeup El Cambio. Listen,
Now batting.
if you can keep
The
that
first
pitch in your
baseman,
back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2
素
in the
晴ら
ball
しい
game thus
球や
far.
な。
Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to
こ
get
の
good
まま
wood
三
on it.
振
He's
や
gonna
と
have
さ
to
らに
lower
良
his
い。
sights.
And
ほ
a
んまに
wave
振った
and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Michael Chavis.
だいぶ離れてますけどね。
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball at 94 miles an hour and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After
な
3
かなかいいピ
fastballs
ッ
in
チ
a
ング
row,
です
there is
な。
no chance he throws you a fourth.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3
なかなか
as
よ
they
ろしい
hang
じゃ
on to
ない
their
ですか。
5-3 lead.
合格ですね、中継ぎ。
Ryan Brazier is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Now to bat, Bo Bichette. Lifetime
あ
versus
あ
this
とは
pitcher.
打
Just
線
a
が
couple
なん
of
とか援
matchups,
護
no
したらん
hits in
と。
2 at-bats. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
阪神の一軍の飯マジうまそう。そうなん
And
す
that
か。
finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a change
Nah,
swung on and
際どい
missed
と
for
こ。
the first down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
おーし
Line
ゃ
toward the
ー、
alley
と
in
こ行っ
left
た。
center. And this one scoots all the way to the
カバー
wall.
が速いセンター。
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles
い
defense,
や
I
ー、
kind
こ
of
れ
never
は代打
understood
や
it
な。
to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game
い
plan,
やー、セミエ
can
ン
keep
さ
the
ん
ball in
か。
front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Next up is Santiago Espinal. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I
セ
think they
ミ
have
エン、
to go
セ
right
ミエ
after
ン。
him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring in this game become a lot greater.
まあ、専門の人らが作ってる
Marcus
からね。
Semien comes on with one away
まあ、
as he
その
looks at the
辺
ball. It's
は
1-0.
徹底してるん
He'll
で
enter
しょ
play
う
here
ね
with。an average just over 250. 14 homers and 33 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
なあ、
In his
ボール
career
か、
versus
入って
this
るか。
pitcher, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. And a check swing
Ah,
here as he
sí,
couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2 and 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3 and 2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. Hernandez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The third baseman, number 8, Kevin.
So they'll go to the bullpen
さあ、
now,
ま
and
た
it'll be
交
the
代。
left-hander
よう
here
変え
to
ます
face
な。
the upcoming left-handed batter.
小刻みな系統で。
Kevin Biggio will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
ここでビジオさんか。
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off.
スライダー、カーブか。おっと、ポロリポロリポロリポロリ。これはありがたい。いやー、ええとこ投げるな。ほんまのキワッキワですね。これ見逃しても入ってるぐらいの。あー、振ってもた。今のとこもええとこ投げとるな。ほんまの低めいっぱいの。あそこ投げられたら当たらんですな。いやー、帰よ。あ、DH か。このまましよう。ほんまにいやらしいとこ投げてきましたね。うわ、際ど。
Second and third, 2 away.
おっしゃーと思ったら取られた。あーっしゃー。ライト前かと思ったら、セカンドライナーか。いやー、ええとこ行ってたけど。もうちょっと高さがあったらね、ライト前やったけど。
Striding in is Marwin Gonzalez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as
まあでもこのピッチャー、なかなか安定したピッチングしてますよ。
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
5回から見事なピッチングしてますからね。
Now here's the pitch.
うわー、際どいな、今の。
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's
今の
not
入
getting
っ
away
て
with
ても
another
ええ
one
ぐ
of
らい
those.
ですけど。
I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
800万だ。
And it's fouled away.
8000パーだ。
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he's pitching with a whole lot of
ま
confidence in
た
this
も
one.
や三振。
Swing and a miss.
5個目の
5
三
straight
振。
strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
The catcher.
One
こ
man
の
is
ピ
out
ッ
in
チ
the
ャー
Red
めちゃ
Sox
くちゃいいん
seventh.
ですけ
And
ど。
in to hit next, it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Bases are empty. One man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in
中
on
継ぎ
him.
の
1-1.
エースになってますよ。
Swing and a liner. But
Oh,
there to take this
sure.
one is the second baseman, and that's out number
う
2.
ん。
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on the way.
うわー、ええとこ投げるな。今の取ってくれてもいいんですけど。
And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
あー、微妙に外れてるのか。
Just go ahead and challenge him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Marcus Wilson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 is a slider looked at and
あ
called
ー、
a
今の
strike.
取ってくれた。
He's
助
looking
かる
pretty
な。
passive here, hitting with a chance
今
to
の
drive
ボー
and
ルで
run.
すけど。
Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
あー、チャー
Into
抜け
right
ていく。
field, that's a base hit.
さ
And that
すが
runner
に
will
変え
hold
なあ
up at
かん
second
か。
with 2 aboard now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Martinez.
うん。
Ryan Barucki takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 56. Ryan Barucki.
うん、よいしょ。
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
よっしゃ
And he is in there.
ー。耐えた、耐え
First
た。
will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, and it remains 5-3. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and former World Series
い
MVP
や
George
ー、よう
Springer
抑えま
bats
したね。
next.
見事1球で抑えましたね。あー、ここで追ったビーノさん。この人の球がまた打ちにくいんですよね。
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
この人の
Yeah, that has to be his mentality at the
ス
plate.
ライダーのキレが
He
やばい
can't
で
be
す
the
からね。
hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
いや
Slider there
ー、曲
gets
が
a
って
swing
く
and
る。
miss.
That front door slider is
0番のオッタビーノさん。
By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Boy, good cutting
Nah,
action to that pitch as
cut
that's the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
曲がるんですよ。
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's just 1 for 6. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
めっちゃ曲がってくるんでね。今のでも入ってきますからね。
One out, nobody on.
このカットボールもなんか曲がってるような。うわーっとシンカーか。
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. Now here's a fly
お
ball.
っと、レフトに上がる。あー、チャーフェンスが高すぎる。あー、それるそれる。グローブチェックお願いします。フェンスほんまここ高いですよね。これも外から曲がってきてるんですけど。モンスターマシーンですな。さあ、打ってないから変えましょう。
Riley Adams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 50, Riley Adams.
オッタビーノ。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
いやー、
Well
また
out
そ
in
れ
front
だ
of the breaking ball there for a strike.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And
どうしてもなんか早打ちになってまうんですよね。
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those.
あー、しまった、振ってもうた。やってもうた、ボール球や。コツパやらかしクリームって。
More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
あーちゃー、ボール球に手が出る。
Riley Adams will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the
もう
catching
9
from
回
here
に
out.
かけるしかないですね。
Number 50,
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
leading off.
さあ、男ボガーツさん。
At shortstop, Xander.
このボガーツさんもね、20の時にはお世話になりましたからね。
Hit on the ground down the first
あ
baseline.
ー、チャー入ってんかい。
And that's a base hit, so it's
あ
easy insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
ライトまでそらしてまうからやばいな。
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
いきなりセカンドはやばいですね。
He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
でもノーヒットとはいえ怖いな。
Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
ここはでもゼロでいっとかんと取られると痛いですよね。シャキッとせんね。そこ投げてるけど。
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Working for the punch out and the offer, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
これはやばいですな。で、ダルベックさんでしょ。この人もまたよう打つからね。
First pitch of the AB on its way.
よっしゃー、ダブルプレー。よっしゃよっしゃよっしゃ。
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
463のダブルプレー。
At the plate now, Michael Chavis. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses its ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sinker stays outside and is
アウトダブルプレー。
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2-1 to count. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at bats.
入ったー。ギリギリ入った。耐えた耐えた。さあ、抑えのピッチャー出てきましたね。4.15。バッターアウト。さあ、ここは代打で。でもあれなんか。オーダーはどうなってるんや。オーダーチェックできんかったっすかね、これ。オーダーチェック。あれか。しゃあないか。まあいけるか。ちょい止まってください。ゲレーロジュニアさんいきます。ゲレーロか。
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. First offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, he's 0 for 4.
得意なんですよね。この人はパワーがすごいですからね。よっと。
to 2-2 now.
It's becoming
際
more
ど
and
い
more
ところ。
common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls
さあ
on you.
何で来
You
る
have
か
to
ス
know
プリッ
that a
トか
solo shot's not tying
ナ
this
ックル
game
か
up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
あー
Swing
す
and
げ
a miss. Good pitch there for the first
三
out here
振
in the
ポン
ninth.
かな
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. So the next to bat will be
見事
Teoscar
なスプリ
Hernandez.
ットで
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back,
いや
but
ー
he
よ
does
う
so
落ち
too
る
late.
な
It's strike 1. Now here's the pitch.
No, inside.
うんうわー際ど
That's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not
Mecca
sure if you're
際どい
guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
よっしゃーセンター抜ける
Gets through for a one-out base hit.
もたつく
Legs
間
turning,
に
he's
セ
headed
カ
for
ンド行
second.
くし
Not
ゃ
in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
さあさっき代打したセミエンさん
Into the box, Marcus Semien.
Yeah,
And it's gone
not
and
good.
missed 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 14 homers and 33 driven in. Comes set and the 0-1.
うわボールボー
And
ル
he checks his
あ
swing.
ー
Did
スイ
he
ング
go
取られた
around? Yes, says the first
スイ
base
ング
umpire.
取られる
Strike
か
2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
あ
And
ー
that's
邪
a
魔かボー
swinging
ルや
strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to
手が
first.
出ますな
Semien is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first.
いや
after
ー
the
き
ball
ゃ
hit the dirt.
さあビジオさんビジオさん
Into the box now. Kevin Biggio.
いやー今の甘い真ん中入って
Comes
きた
into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
いやー
Hey,
低
this
めいっぱい
offense
入っ
has
てる
this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now this crowd of
これは
36,000
やばい
plus
な
come to their feet. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Final strike for the Blue Jays.
おっと
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Ah,
Strikes him out to end
mata
it here as they were able to get
ほんまに
the
手が
possible
出
time
ま
run
く
to
り
the
です
plate,
な
but could not cash in.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to
う
get through a game.
んあれが止まってたらいいんですけど
Six here to get the job done,
ね
but, hey, they'll do
止ま
whatever
らん
they
で
can
す
to get a
な
W.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Red Sox took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Nick Pivetta earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Nate Pearson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Matt Barnes records the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new
選
website,
手全員ジャ
theshow.com.
パニーズ滝集合1ヶ月。いやー、先発もね、途中打ち込まれたからね、あれが痛かったっすね。中継ぎは良かったんすけど、
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox.
これでまた負けてもうて、借金がまた増えて、ゲーム差がもう 18.5 まで離れてきましたよ。やばいな、これは。ヤンキースが独走状態になってますけど。いやー、せめてこの辺はまだね、そこまで離れてないから、なんとか最下位脱出したいですね。オリオールズをまず引きずり下ろさんとダメですけど。わお、ツインズもすごいな。10ゲーム。アストロとかはえらい混戦ですな。ドジャースのとこ2ゲーム差か。そこまで離れてないな。よっしょー。さあ、終わりましょうかね。ねえ、朝4時起床、掃除座禅、朝ごはん、滝修行。滝修行がメインなんですね、それ。8時に寝るっていうのはすごい。どういうあれなんでしょうね。日の丸弁当と味噌汁。それはまた。ケンちゃん寺より。めっちゃ物足りんですね。梅干しだけっていうね。梅干しと白米と味噌汁。あーちゃー。せめて、サンマの塩焼きお願いします。なんかおかずが食いたいですね。サンマの塩焼き。はい、頑張った選手だけは、酒か。
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River,
始まった。
PNC.
まあ、結果を出せば、追加が出るんですね。はい、お疲れ様でした。さあ、では。